Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another exciting game of Heroes of the Storm. We're talking Nexus Gaming Series, we're talking Div C. It's License to Kill against Butcher's Meat Market here on a wonderful Friday night. Blue team deciding to ban Sky Temple and Volskaya. Meanwhile, Butcher's Meat Market, not a fan of D-Shire Cursed. And our first map is going to be on BOE. This is a replay cast. This match happened earlier this week between these two teams. I know what happens, and the teams that played know what happens, but if you're just tuning in, looking for something to watch, hopefully we get a good series for you. Not a lot of foreplay here tonight. Don't have to wait for lobbies, don't have to wait for anything, just have to wait for me to get the game pulled up, and then we'll get rocking and rolling here. Just a note about these two teams. License to Kill's been around for a minute. We've had a little bit different roster, but for the most part, these members have been here for a minute. Butcher's Meat Market, again, another brand new team to NGS. Pretty stoked to see more people coming in and watching and playing, and hopefully sticking around for a few seasons. So let's get to it, shall we? I need to put the sound back on. There we go. From left to right tonight, we have License to Kill. They're our home team. They're in blue. We have Bowser King playing Li Ming, Bullet Italy on the Anduin, Jadic playing the Hanzo, Jep on Leo and bringing up the rear, Valkyrie on that Anubarak. From right to left, jumping over the wall, we have the red team tonight. It is Butcher's Meat Market. Kyle Molatz. Moladets. We'll call him Kyle for short. On the Murden, Kalel, former teammate of mine, great buddy. On that Falstad, Solus on the Imperious, Etrude playing, who's got the crown? Is that the Imperious? Am I crazy? No. Who's got the other crown? On the Vala. Right, because the hat. And then Bronco on, on the Ariel. I'm dumb. Meanwhile, it's a 5-man start here in the bottom lane for the red team. Take a look early doors at the talents. Pretty standard across the board. We're going to see Q from Vala, Q from that Falstad, W from the Hanzo. Nothing else very out of the ordinary. Leo's did start top though, which means he is going to get a fair amount of damage to the first tower here. For a License to Kill, LTK, if you will. Am I dropping frames? Sounds like it's stuttering to me. Maybe not. Kyle getting real low there, taking a lot of damage. Already 15 stacks on the Falstad, though. Only 2 there from the Vala. Imperious did get a little bit of a nerf. You know, in a rework in the offseason. Well, buff, rather, in the offseason. And then a nerf because he was too strong, and he then got a little bit of a rework. But if he hits a stun, it's very deadly. Still very strong. With engage here onto the Falstad. No harm, no foul. We'll take a peek here in the top lane. Stab onto the Leo, but Solace getting kind of low. Of course, I start to cast and I immediately come down with like a coughing fit. I'm pausing every 5 seconds to cough, so I apologize. Just long periods of silence. This is pretty much a stalemate. This is to see who can stack fastest. And so far, red team's probably getting the better of the blue team here. Konzo not quite getting there. He's at 6. It's not bad. But already 25 on the Falstad, 6 on the Vala is pretty good. Anduin and Bo Diddley. Bo Diddley and Bowser King. Bowser King. Breaking off to this Bruiser camp. Falstad and Ariel going to do the same. No team really made an effort to try to take the top nor bottom siege camps. They're going to remain 4 higher. Both teams doing it almost at the exact same time.
I shall purge your evil from this land.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Vala taking an orb right to the face. Cal on the backside looking for an early pick here onto the Hanzo, not going to find it. Race pressure from both teams is very good. Leo already in that top lane trying to clear here as blue team is poking down this Immortal and doing a pretty good job of it. Here comes Kyle. Valkyrie bringing up the rear. Kyle goes in, looks for stun, lands onto the Hanzo, but there's no follow-up in sight. Luckily, he's pretty uncontested back there. Good heal from Bronco. Falstad now starting to come... actually, Falstad's burning. He's not coming at all. Good stun there onto the Hanzo. And it's a beautiful first blood there from the red team. Cal coming in, getting a Q. Couple of Qs as well from that Vala. And that's a first blood. Cal positioning up ahead here. Falstad getting stunned, but there's no follow-up damage. Vala is burning by herself very slowly. The jump over the wall onto Bowser King. No blink available. Doesn't matter. Good stab there, up by Solus. Jeff getting real low. Jada coming to help. Fighting on a couple of different fronts here. Vala, though, still back, trying to burn. Li Ming poking down to the best of her ability. Jada getting a lot of good damage done to Kyle right now. Kyle jumped in, does not have any more stuns. It's a good pull there from the Anduin, and Valkyrie's able to get out. Meanwhile, Kamalet's getting low. Close to the Ming reset, but ultimately, no one from the red team's going to fall, except they're immortal. So, first objective, going over to the blue team. Still all talents, pretty standard. Like to see the Murd in here with the sledgehammer.
To me, mortals, I march for Hell's Gates. I shall
Providing a little bit extra burn. It is a tax. Oh, it is energized cord. My bad. It's not a tax speed there from Ariel. Oh, Trude. Almost getting blown up there from the leaning orb. And then almost walking into the magic missiles as well. If magic missiles had a little bit longer range, Vala would be kaput. But not a terrible loss there for the red team. So if they start dying here, will be okay. They're fine. Big engage onto Kyle. Is there follow-up damage? Not quite enough. But he's getting really low. He's gonna have to back up. He does not have third wind available. He's gonna have to deal with second wind. I hope that it's good enough. 11 Qs from the Vala. Starting to fall off pace just a little bit. Hanzo getting close to completing that quest as well. Offlaners are doing nothing. Blue team doing a really good job poking down this building, try to get it. There's another, well, 1 Q. The irritating thing about Vala on this map into an Anubarak are the beetles. We have a bit of an engage in the top lane. Great stun there. Cal is right there with the Q. And Leo's going to fall. Really well played there. Looks like they're going to play for top camp, so blue team should be playing for this. And the fact that red is even here and they're attempting this is crazy. What? They just let him. They just let him. Oh my gosh, and then the Anduin checks the bush. Holy smokes. I mean... Alright.
I am on my way.
Maybe they didn't call it if Halstead came up, but like... That was super illegal for Red Team to do that camp. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, though. Blue Team is definitely getting this building before this objective goes down. Hanzo does complete that quest. That's going to be huge for the next objective. Now, here comes a stun on to Kyle. Is he going to have level damage follow-up to kill? No, not even close. Dude going back as the objective spawns. Ultimates are available now for both teams. We have Gust, Avatar, Crystal Aegis, Strafe from the Vala, and Argelic Armaments. Both teams taking their opportunity to burn while they can on their side. It's Arrow, Cocoon, Entomb, the Boom, and the Force. All pretty standard, I would say, except maybe the Strafe. I'm surprised to see Strafe here. A lot of damage already done to the building. The Immortal. Valkyrie's going to be looking for a Cocoon here and an engage with Light Bomb, likely. You see him kind of looking for it. There's the arrow, just misses off of the backline. Valkyrie takes so much damage right away. Doesn't have time to get a pull, and he is going to go down. Down goes the Beetle. Meanwhile, Solus kind of in a risky position here. But he has the support of his front line. The second Immortal is going to go over in favor of Bush's Meat Market. Catapult doing a fair amount of damage here. It's not unsubstantial. It's going to be a 5-man effort here in the bottom lane. Excuse me, 4-man effort as Falstad just flies top. Blue team going to look past here. They still have Light Bomb. They still have a lot of their ultimates. Except that the tank died so fast during the last objective phase, they really didn't get a chance to set anything up. There's a big stun by Solus. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. And it's a beautiful stun there from Valkyrie under the towers. Solus still getting really low, but the stuns are great. Vala able to finish him off with that strafe. This building is about to go down. It's Yelling Timber. That was equally a good stun and pull there. It's level 11 to a level 12. Objective's not going to get too much more, and you see the red team starting to head top for this camp that's going to be spawning in 20. Maybe they want the building, maybe they're trying to get a pick. Either way, it's a good rotation. They're going to take a fair amount of the wall. A couple of towers here as well. Blue team is very slow to rotate here. They can definitely take this building. I mean, they don't know that, but I know that. And Uberak stayed bottom too. Really had no intentions of coming top. Without the noob there to defend, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so here we go. It's going to be a 4-on-4 in the bottom lane. Gust still available. Stun ends up hitting 3 members of the red team here. Gust is good. Kyle's in the back line, getting stunned, getting blown up. Avatar popped. Etrude now getting cocooned, and Gust is not available any longer. It was used to secure the camp. A lot of damage coming out, but the stun from the Ariel completely negates the light bomb engage from the Anubarak. Really well played there by Bracco. That was a great play. I think that probably saved not only 2 members of his team, but probably a couple of towers and a wall here. Let's check back in on the top lane. Solus doing what he can to the Leo, and actually really just doing a great job. Is Cal going to be able to get the hammer out? No, not quite. Everybody's starting to rotate up. Kyle looking for vision here, able to get it. Finds a stun onto the Nubarak, but nobody... I mean, there's just nobody around. Red team capping that top siege camp. Their bruiser camp is not quite up yet. See the blue team here. Concerted effort to get that out right before the objective. That's going to be nice for them. Pushing that bottom lane. It already has a very large wave. This is a very scary wave. This takes a lot. Takes a lot out. Valkyrie looking for an engage yet again. Cocoon just available now. Who are we going to see it go on? Big stun on the back lane. It's a great gust to completely negate the light bomb combo again. It was a big arrow from the Hanzo, but ultimately could not follow up because of that gust. We're going to have to find a way to kind of bait the gust before trying that combo, because once it lands, it's going to be deadly. But until it does, obviously, it's going to do nothing. Stun there onto Bronco in the backline. Valkyrie is in there. Good cocoon onto the healer, but the stab, oh, the stab was good, but the pull was better. Well played there by Bo Diddley. Stun by Kyle onto the Immortal is good. Bowser King looking for a kill and finding one there. Great play by the Li Ming. Popping that Imperious. The stasis is good. Stun just misses from that Nubarak. It's a 4-on-5 now in favor of the blue team. Red does have a camp pushing top. It's a novelty camp. There's really nothing there anymore. Fun drafts while Andy's smirking. Who's Andy? Oh, the pull. The Anduin. Yes. Yeah, no, Anduin has a couple really nice pulls this game already. This blue team draft is very much something our team would do. Plus Roots, yeah, Roots with Impy, also very good. Bowser King's kind of an interesting spot. Once they flow over the top, you can actually see them here, so he walks away. Here comes the arrow, NA arrow. Kyle able to get out of there. Again, the root onto the Imperious. Cocoon onto the Imperious. Are we going to see the Aegis immediately after that? There's the Gust down, so they still have Light Bomb available. Going to see if they're going to try to do something here. Looks like Kyle wants to engage. Solo's looking for something as well. Ends up finding the Hanzo, but it's again a good pull from that Anduin. Level 16s are online for the red team. Falstad's in the bottom lane dealing with the Soak and the Leo simultaneously. Leo decides to check out and go for bottom camp. Let's see if we have Gust Fly. Does we have it available? Yes, we do. Blue team is not quite sure. Tried to go for the Hanzo, but he's able to jump and skip over the wall. Bala's still looking for him, but taking a little bit of damage along the way to do so. Here comes Kal-El looking for a big hammer and finds one. Jadic getting pulled again. Bo Diddley doing everything he can to keep his team alive, but it's just not quite enough as the Nubarak will fall to the Falstad. If Anduin had 5 pulls, everybody would still be alive right now, but unfortunately, they capped it at 2. This is really scary. They don't have pulls there, and they're just kind of vibing next to this Imperious too.
I will reach your position shortly.
This is scary. Yeah. What is the Valo at 4? Or 7, excuse me. Okay, Monster Hunter. Yeah, makes sense. He's still looking for a kill. It's weird. Where are the tanks? Both tanks had to back. So you have this kind of weird DPS standoff here in the top lane.
I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
Fights for the glory of the high heavens. Bronco Cal going to start on this objective for the red team, while Solus and Kyle look in the zone as best they can. Looks like blue team wants to fight. Good route onto the Imperious right away. How many pulls are available? I'm assuming just the one. Yep, just one pull available. It's a good Gust, but a better Crystal Aegis here. Gonna be able... Oh, the Hanzo arrow over the top. Everybody coming at this Imperious, and finally he goes down, but that is every single ult used. I guess Light Bomb's still available. Will Diddley trying to get out of there as Kyle is sitting on his face. The Light Bomb comes up but doesn't connect on anything. Intrude in the bottom lane trying to run away. Cal's trying to peel for him as well. Bowser King getting really low and chased down by this Murden. It's a lot of damage there from the Li Ming, but the Vala is going to get the kill first. Could have been very scary if Li Ming got any kills there. It would have been Reset City and tough hope. Bronco now has 5 stacks of that reservoir. Kyle and Bronco can kind of just 2v3 here. Yeah, Jada getting really low. Cal looking for the kill. But Kyle says, I got this. And Goomba stomps him to death. Hanzo falling here and will not be available for this defense. And this is a scary defense. It's a full shield immortal for the side of Butcher's Meat Market coming down the top lane. 2 pulls are available for the Anduin. You see Giant Slayer.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
Imperius doing his off-lane duties in the bottom lane. It's going to be a 4-on-4 with this Immortal in the top. No Hanzo, but you can expect when he spawns he's going to look for an arrow. Level 20s are right around the corner for the red team here. Q-stack starting to add up. Getting close to 30. 82 on the Falstad. Hanzo has spawned. Are we going to see an arrow? Level 20s are here, but I don't know what you can do. You can try to send it. Solus coming in. Getting stunned by the tower, so they know he's coming. Falstad going to look for a gust. Valkyrie able to E away. And we are not in the strafing. Vala's going to get caught. Valkyrie also getting caught. Here's the stab from the Imperius, but just misses. Ton of CC onto that Muradin, but he is able to get a stasis, a huge heal, and ends up getting the shield from the Ariel as well. Valkyrie taking a lot of damage. It's a beautiful ult there from the Imperius, and down goes the tank. Are they going to keep looking? No. It looks like red team very content just taking the keep. They still have their 20s. They're going to be able to do whatever they want on the map. Including maybe running at them bottom here. Hanzo able to scout that out. Rest it back. Wally on. And it's shore duty. It's pretty dire straits here when this next objective comes up. Maybe blue team can try to snipe this top fort. But it's essentially going to be checkmate because there's just so much lane pressure here. Red team can just stall forever. And blue is going to have to force an engage, and it hasn't been going well into the gusts.
We immortals shall return.
We did see the level 20s. It's going to be the brand. We did see that huge shield that ended up saving the Muradin. Rewind. I was going to say Ari Gust, but it's Wind Tunnel. And it looks like blue or red team wants to fight, and I like this call for sure. Looking to see if they're still around. Doesn't look like they are. Blue team playing Ring Around the Rosie here. Red team's going to want to burn this as quickly as possible. And there you go. Blue team may have to force this. I mean, blue team is really... I mean, if this is their side to burn, okay, it's the bottom side. If they just burn this really quickly, it's just, the game's just over. Kyle looking to, looking to stall as best he can, and he does. But it's a big stun by the Nubarak. Beautiful, I was gonna say beautiful light bomb, but the Gust was even better. That Gust upgrade is genuinely good. It's actually crazy. Solus getting kind of blown up in the back line, but just doing enough to distract the team from keeping the focus off the Anubarak, so the Anubarak falls. I think with the old 20 Gust, I don't think that the light bomb misses. I think the light bomb definitely lands if it's the old Gust. New Gust OP. Kyle looking for jump over the wall, perhaps. 12 stacks on the reservoir from the Ariel. I mean, we could probably fast forward because I know this game is over. Like, this is a full shield immortal. Bo Diddley ended up getting out of there just in the nick of time. But there's nothing stopping this immortal. The red team can go to back to base and start counting their win. Bo Diddley going in for the self light bomb. Ends up getting him. But he's going to pay for that with his life. There's the Gust over the top. Jadic going to fall as well. And the red team, Butcher's Meat Market, gonna win their first game of the week. And he will do it himself. If nobody's gonna call for the light bomb, god damn it, I'm gonna run in there and do it myself. Where's my tank? Why aren't you calling for it? No Leo needed. Oh right, it's not gonna go back because it's a replay cast. You idiot. So I genuinely don't know who picked what maps. So we'll do this. Let's say red team won. Alright. Go to game 2. Game 2 file. Alright. Looks like we're going to Cursed. Cursed Hollow. Alright. Let's do it. Not drafting. We're not drafting. From left to right. It's game 2. It's License to Kill. It's Bowser King on Chromie. Jep on the Blaze. Jadic playing Tychus. Bo Diddley. Great name, I gotta say. I'm a fan. On the Rhaegar. And Valkyrie on the Diablo. From right to left, again, we see Cal on that Falstad. Kyle, this time not tanking, but instead on Cassia. Bronco on the Anduin. Tude on the Tyrael, bringing up the rear. We have Solus on the Hakamaka.
Kill! Fight! Spread my spores!
Cal coming in, looking for a big Q to start the game. Finds 3 stacks. Auto attack Cassia. W build Chromie. A lot of the norm. And even-handed blessings. Wow. Jep coming in, whiffing the first stun, and unfortunately that's the Blaze experience before 10. That's why he's not a main tank. You miss the stun, you get tongued immediately back into tower range, and feel real sad about it. Both teams now splitting up. Go get that soak. Blue team gonna start on this top siege camp. LT kick, pick B, E, and Butcher pick Garden. Okay, thank you. I will update that next time I can. Cassia taking the short way around speedily. I love that little glitch. It's fun to do. Each team doing chores rather effectively. Blaze gonna get a little bit of damage here onto the towers. Pew, 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 pew. He's able to walk away. Really nothing to worry about there. Falstad comes flying in. Looks like red team's going to want to push with this. They have 3 members, rather 4 members of red team here. While Dahaka's double soaking. Blue team does not have as great a camp clear as red right now, so they took a little bit longer on this bruiser camp, and they are going to lose a lot top for it. Chromie's coming up now to help clear, but really Jep can do nothing to help here until reinforcements arrive. Well, Big W does Big W damage, except there's a spell shield there. They have to. I guess they're just trading. Yeah, okay. Tychus is going to sit here and minigun these towers to death, and maybe even the fort. But the red team, Kyle, getting really low. Oh no. What looked like it was going to be a pretty free fort. Once they lose their DPS, they're going to have to abandon ship here. And Tychus, probably AFK. He's probably got a beer in his hand right now. Oh, he's back. Okay. Both teams very content just ignoring this objective. Early macro lead definitely going in favor of the red team here. Palstad flying bottom. Does he get this kill? Chromie's here. Bop. There is a pull onto the Chromie. Is the stun going to be there? Bronco looking for an angle. Not quite. It's a throw over the top onto the Anduin. Diablo not able to set anything up for the DPS. First blood went over to blue team. Granted, it was a tower first blood, so... First half blood. Blue team doing camps. Red team, excuse me, doing camps. Blue team just kind of soaking. Pretty even XP lead here.
Seed is sprouting.
Towers do BOP.
Building.
The baits are on. Oh, Cassia has exposed has exposed himself. Man, good materials are irritating to play into. They have so much shielding, they do so much damage. They just blink out whenever they get low. Did I miss that entire... I missed the entire seed. Blue team capped the seed and I didn't even mention it. Whoops. Good job, blue team. Also, good job, red team, for capping that as well. Meanwhile... Oh! Oh, the pull was too early. Pull just a smidge too early, and therefore we have a dead Tyrael. That's what I get for complimenting him. It's the caster's curse. Okay, seeds up. Seeds up. I'm here this time. I'm here and I'm paying attention. Meanwhile, mid lane. Soul's online for Diablo. Well, you know, level 10 bonus that he gets.
Isn't nature splendid?
I keep coughing,
Gather
and if
that
I'm getting
seed
sick
for
right
me.
now, right before the weekend, I'm gonna be really irritated. Nice time stop there. The loop over the top. That was a really nice kill there from the blue team. Kyle now in kind of a world of hurt. That was such a nice setup there from Bowser King. Valkyrie just very intelligently, not having to slam, don't have to do anything, just go up there, press your E, flip him over the top, let your damage follow up. Really, really good play there. That's cool. Normally when you see time traps, it's like, alright, I got this guy, let's put some damage into him and scare him away. Every once in a while they get a really nice kill off of it, and that's definitely one of those situations. Blue team has a bruiser camp. They're going to be pushing this bottom lane. They definitely want to do some damage to this fort, because the blue... Oh no, there is loop again, and Chromie is... Wait. Holy shit, what a play. That was a great play by Cal. Gusting just before the loop goes off. And now Thor is here. And the building to be taking some serious damage. Take a quick peek at top lane here. Kyle looking for this building. Should be able to take it down, but a fight breaks out here. It's a 4-man time stop. Who knows who that's good for. The cleanse comes out onto J-Dick. Solus getting really low, but it does get all the essence in the world. Meanwhile, isolation over the top onto Valkyrie. Now that she can see, gets angry, starts breathing fire all over the top of the red team. Solus does get the tap. Jada getting really low and getting stunned. Trude looking for the kill and finding it. Valkyrie next to fall. Eventually. Maybe. Maybe. The W's are good. The W's are crazy good. But there's the tongue from Solus. Down goes Dibbles. Kyle's going to have to be the one to stall here. Jep very generously cleared the minions for him. Here comes a dig from the Dahaka. Missing the tongue. Kyle yelling at his teammates for sure. Come on, man. Just let me cap this. A lot of damage, though, onto Kyle. It's a good pull from Bronco. Chromie damage was huge, though. Here's the light bomb over the top. Doesn't really connect to much. Cal coming into an interesting location. Gonna have to Gust to try to save himself again the same way he did in the bottom lane. But this Diablo is a raid boss right now. So much health, so much damage coming in. Plays the first to fall to Haka, the recipient of that kill. Diablo next. Nice wall in behind from Material. Getting the Tychus, but he gets his revenge. The grenade finishing off the Falstad. Dude. Do I keep saying Atrude? I think I keep saying Atrude. Yeah, the gusts are really good. He's got the timing down really well with the loop. So Chromie has to.
Red team has destroyed.
Chromie has to loop, and then
A seed has been planted.
timeout,
It will
so that the
sprout
Gust goes
before
flying
you know
past,
it.
and then pop out of timeout and get the kill. Solus looks like he's going to be getting away. Here comes Falstad. Only 52 stacks this time around. A little bit behind. Quantum Overdrive online.
That seed is ready for gathering.
I didn't mention the ultimates, everything really standard. Maybe Judgments. Really nice sword there to completely cut off the reinforcements of the blue team there on the Tyrael. Valkyrie looking for a kill here. Bo Diddley's actually just capping this. Wow. They're able to force him out enough to just kind of cap it. And now blue team stepping forward looking for more. A deadly time trap there. Big stun from the Blaze. The W over the top by the Chromie. Doing terrible, terrible damage. But Etude going in with the stun. Ancestral coming out as well. But Bunker is down, kind of blocking the entire path here. Really interesting. Stun on top of the Cassia doesn't really yield much. And despite so much happening, so many good stuns, nobody able to focus fire enough to actually kill anything. Yes, the play to outplay the outplay. Exactly. That's exactly it. Weird interaction. So blue team, despite being down a kill, are up 2 forts. Or up a fort, rather. But it's not nothing, that's for sure. Red team has 16s. Valkyrie looking for, I don't really know what. There's the tongue over the top. Etude getting very low and now getting looped. Is the pull gonna be there? No, it's not. Good Gust just can disengage. And both teams, content with fighting as much as they have, are gonna go do their camps. Blue team opting to go find Kyle. And, oh, just Diablo things. That's so irritating. He's gonna need a pull. He might need another pull. No, he doesn't. The stupid wall. That should have been a kill for Valkyrie. But nevertheless, Kyle gets away. Come on, Cat. So let's just vibe into the bush. Time to go to work. Falstad, are we going to have one offensive Gust this game? There is a judgment on to the Chromie, who eats 3 ultimates with the timeout. There's the offensive Gust under the top. Good stun there. Who was that? I don't know. Cal's taking a lot of damage, though. Ends up getting looped, but is going to live this time. Yeah, the Caster Curse is real. Now, oh my gosh, there's the damage from the Blaze. Isolation lands onto the unstoppable Diablo, literally and figuratively. And yeah, the offensive Gust ended in 2 kills for the blue team. So, Whoops. My man is stutter stepping. And it wasn't like he's just avoiding the rocks. He was stutter stepping the auto attacks. Man's got more EPM than Cyril. Blue team gonna cap this objective. Red team only one objective away. Yeah, loop is a very short cooldown. It is a 50-second cooldown. Honestly, I wouldn't hate them nerfing that a little bit. Chromie is kind of insane. Chromie is one of those heroes now that, like, you see him in every single game, like either banned or picked or something. Like he's busted, busted.
I trust you know what
I think that's a good. I actually think that's a good call. 60 seconds, maybe 65 seconds. There is a judgment onto the blaze. The red team's gonna pick up a kill right before this objective. Could be huge. Sands is a 5-second cooldown. Yeah, but that's like, I don't know. Sands is also really broken. 20. If you're not playing with the level 20 Sands, you're doing it wrong. It used to be Pierce is the thing, and now Pierce is like a novelty. Yeah, exactly. Sands is unbelievably busted right now. I was playing him in a game the other day, just kind of like giggling at the kills I was getting. We have Solus in the back line here. Ancestral coming out as well. It's a huge gust. Is there a follow-up CC? Yes. Bronco with a beautiful root. The light bomb over the top. They accidentally do the camp. Bowser King, not long for this world. Jadic gonna try to peel, but nevertheless, red team is gonna have a very scary push here. With the lanes, actually, you know, despite not having any forts, for the objectives to be where they are on the map right now is really, really good for them. Kyle taking a lot of damage here. A little bit of anti-synergy. Bronco says, would you please just come over here? 18 sands is too much. I think so too. I think it's, I mean, it's supposed to be good, but it's way too good. But we do see double loop. Stuck in a loop. Is the red team gonna get, they got oops all forts. Are they gonna get a keep here? Is the judgment cooldown here? Ends up going right at the Tyrael. Maybe just kind of disengage. Tychus, though, doing a lot of damage to the front line, and Tyrael is going to go down. Bronco close as well. Cassie's going to take out the Diablo, so both tanks fall. The objective is pushing into the bottom lane as Tahaka kind of guides it in. Kyle, one of his teammates pinged the fact that there is still a wall and towers here. Tahaka looks like he's going to be able to take this keep, so level 20 Gust is online. I think ultimately they have the stronger level 20s here. Odin, Ancestral, Loop are all, I mean, actually, maybe that's not the right case. Both teams have really strong level 20s. Red team can go to camps. Blaze checking this, make sure they're not on it, and they're not. Apex Predator, by the way. Hellgate. Alright, I'm hiding talents. Level 20s are online. Maybe Tahaka could be better 20. Yeah, I mean, I was like ISO, but I don't. They have the map pressure, so maybe Apex Predator does make sense. They can kind of stall objectives while Tahaka pushes somewhere else and make them respond in the opposite lanes. If you're gonna do it on a map, it's like probably this one. Maybe Cursed.
Soon you will have another seed.
Red team does have a lot of pressure in the mid and top lanes here. The seed is on their side. Yeah, Tahaka pushing in the top lane. Stun onto the Diablo, I think just to assert dominance. I don't, it's a 30-second cooldown. Let's see. Originally, it's 70, so yeah, it's 30 seconds.
Collect the
Yeah,
seed.
that was just,
And don't fret about the shamblers.
watch,
They
I
don't
can do
feel a
this.
thing anymore.
That was really funny too. All three of the team members here cleared out the minions, and then just left. And Bronco was like, "Well, I guess this is my job." Is he gonna be able to take this? Diablo things again. Lucky there with that stasis field. Here comes a gust onto the camp, but the Odin is doing so much damage over the top. The Chromie W's are huge as well. And now with the Ancestral, whole blue team is going to be alive. And will look to be like, oh, this is good. We'll just take this camp. Ended up being a disaster for the red team. I guess not necessarily a disaster. They only lost one person, but that Odin 20, man, that stuff slaps. Thor is here and Thor is angry, and the nukes do so much damage.
A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it.
This is really scary. It's still 4 on 5. You guys don't get to be here. Catapult's pushing in the top lane. Uh-oh, there's a loop. You're gonna have to gust this. Ends up getting a pull, but it's a little too late. Double loop, or double gust is... Then I said double gust. Double loop was the right thing. Good pull there from Solus, but things are on the core. There are 3 catapults on that core.
Seed germinating.
Surely this doesn't end,
Are
right?
you ready for it?
Yeah, no. Doesn't even do damage. Jep did go back, though, just to make sure. Nothing like losing the Winions.
Shouldn't you be gathering that seed, heroes?
In 8 minutes, my timer is going to go off, and I will have to turn off the chicken that is in the crock pot. So someone remind me of that. Blue team capping the objective here. Both, I mean, their lanes aren't in great shape. This mid lane is definitely what they're going to want to be pushing, and with Odin, they should be able to do so. The Haka actually digs bottom. Probably didn't even need to, though, with this camp. This is going to be cleared out very quickly. Top is basically dead before it gets here. So if blue team wants to try to get a win condition, they need a pick, and they also need to take this key. With Odin, shouldn't be much of an issue. Chromie as well, doing terrible, terrible damage. Loop is available in camp. I'm going to be curious if we see that. There is Ancestral down. That is noticeable. Dahaka is going core. Yeah. This is Apex Predator value. This is irritating. And now he backs, and good objective. I mean, they got mid keep, so that's something.
My army grows.
My army grows.
Terrors.
Red team capping the bruiser. Blue team capping the bruiser. Red team looks like they want to fight again. Valkyrie. Oh no. Where's the Chromie? Who's going to get looped this time? Good pull there by Anduin. Etude taking a lot of damage though. Valkyrie gets stunned but has full souls. ISO'd as well, but the spell armor getting a decent amount of damage. And Bronco just says, please team, which is just stop it. And there goes Etude again. And now he's looped. And oh, the light bomb is actually going to light bomb the whole team. The double loop actually worked against them. And now we have a really good gust. Cal has 3 people on the back foot. The Diablo goes down. And the Blaze Stun misses. Is the Tychus going to fall? Yes, he will. Great tongue there from Solus over the top of Bo Diddley. Time Trap is good. They're going to try to get away. If they keep 3 members alive, I don't think they can end. But if anybody else falls, it's going to be pretty scary. Judgment is up, though. Does he have... Yeah, he's got Judgment. Ends up using it onto the Blaze. Wow, it's a really nice play there from Etude. Getting the stun off. The Chromie is going to fall, and that is going to do it.
Red team's core is under siege.
Diablo trying to stall.
Blue team's
Wait,
core
this
is
doesn't
under
end, does it?
siege. Hero slain.
Wait, that's a lot of damage.
Blue team dominated.
I mean, surely. That can't. Okay, it's not going to end. I'm not even going to make it very dramatic. Looks like Butcher's Meat Market is going to get their first domination as a team together. 2-0 over License to Kill. Nice. Replay complete. So, they had 3 files in here. Did they just not put a Game 3 file in there? Pulled a sneaky on you. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Whose file is this? Can I see who actually put this in here? It had to have been like Raka. That's funny. Well, that's it. I thought it was a best of 3. But I try to... I try to make sure I don't see, so it keeps it interesting for myself. So Volreal, you said, let's see. LTK picked BOE, which I had right, and they picked Garden, and this was picked by Red as well. And they get a point. Nice. It's the spoiler file. Nice. Yeah. That is exactly what it is. Someone was thinking, I wonder if that was the sound, or someone made that suggestion like a year or two ago. That was a good suggestion. Let's see. Who do we have to raid? Nor is doing some customs. I'll raid Nor. Nor's a good dude. But congratulations to Butcher's Meat Market. Again, 2-0 over LTK, License to Kill. Congratulations to them. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Have a great night.
One of us needs to watch mid.